Okay, so you want to own a car wash. Across the United States, there are tens of thousands of car wash and detailing outlets, pulling in a market worth roughly tens of billions of dollars a year. From the outside, it looks like water, soap, vacuums, and a line of dirty cars. Under the hood, the real business may be monthly subscriptions, traffic patterns, and land. So are car washes cash machines or expensive real estate bets with hoses attached? The surprising part is that the best car washes are not trying to make all their money one wash at a time. A customer paying $12 at the kiosk is useful, but a customer paying every month is far more valuable, especially if they do not visit every day. That is where the margin story changes. An express tunnel wash has high fixed costs: land, equipment, repairs, staff, utilities, chemicals, insurance, and loan payments. But once the site is built and staffed, washing one more car can cost relatively little in extra soap, water, electricity, and labor. More volume can drop to the bottom line fast. At mature, well-run express sites, four-wall margins can look unusually strong because the location is processing many cars through the same tunnel with limited added cost. But industry averages are messy. A self-serve bay, an in-bay automatic, a full-service wash, and a subscription-heavy express tunnel can have very different economics. And revenue is not owner income. Gross sales come first. Operating profit comes after site expenses. Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization strips out major accounting and financing items. Actual take-home cash depends on debt, maintenance, taxes, and reinvestment. By the end, you will be able to look at a car wash listing and understand what business you are really buying: a small self-serve operation, an automatic bay, or a high-throughput express tunnel with very different capital needs. You will know why membership plans can be more important than the posted price of a single wash, and how recurring revenue changes the value of a site. You will also see why a great-looking facility can fail if the traffic pattern is wrong, the zoning is restrictive, or the land is worth more than the wash. And finally, you will know the hidden expenses that decide the outcome: chemicals, water, labor, repairs, financing, and the weather. The cheapest way into the car wash business is usually the self-service bay. The owner provides the stalls, sprayers, soap, vacuums, payment systems, and lighting, while the customer does the labor. That keeps staffing low, but it also limits the ticket size. A driver might spend only a few dollars, and older sites often need new pumps, better drainage, card readers, security cameras, or cosmetic upgrades before they can compete. The next step up is the in-bay automatic wash, where the customer parks and the machine moves around the car. This model can earn more per visit because it sells convenience, not just access to equipment. But the owner is now buying and maintaining a more complicated system: brushes or touchless arms, dryers, doors, sensors, chemical lines, and water reclaim equipment. It can still operate with light staffing, but downtime becomes more expensive because the machine is the product. At the top of the ladder is the express tunnel wash. This is the version with a conveyor, multiple wash stages, free vacuums, bright signage, and often a membership lane. The investment can reach into the millions once land, construction, permitting, utilities, equipment, vacuums, signage, and opening cash are included. The payoff is throughput. A busy tunnel can process far more cars per hour than a single bay, but it also needs strong traffic, disciplined operations, and constant marketing. Financing changes the risk at every level. A site may look profitable before debt, then become fragile once loan payments arrive every month. After the concrete is poured and the equipment is installed, the real question is not just how many cars show up today, it is how many come back again next month. Modern car wash does not want to sell you one wash. It wants to convert you into recurring revenue. That is the logic behind the Unlimited Wash Club. A customer pays a monthly fee, often with several tiers, and can wash as often as they want. For the customer, it feels like insurance against a dirty car. For the operator, it turns weather-dependent, unpredictable visits into a more stable monthly income stream. The math works when the average member uses the wash less than the value they are paying for, or when frequent users still help fill capacity that would otherwise sit empty. This is why large operators have pushed memberships so aggressively. Across the industry, some major chains now report that subscription members make up the majority of wash sales. A member lane, license plate recognition, and automatic billing can make the site feel faster while also reducing the need to win the same customer from scratch every week. The membership is only the base layer. The higher margin dollars often come from upsells, ceramic coatings, tire shine, undercarriage wash, bug prep, premium soaps, interior cleaning, matte cleaners, and top-tier packages that turn a basic wash into a much larger ticket. Even free vacuums can support the model because they make the site feel like a better value and give customers a reason to choose that location repeatedly. Then comes throughput. Tunnel that can move cars continuously has a different ceiling than a slow site where each vehicle blocks the next one. More cars per hour means more chances to sell memberships, upgrades, and add-ons without adding the same amount of labor. Long wait times do the opposite. They reduce volume, frustrate members, and weaken the promise of convenience. But even subscription revenue only works if the location itself has economic gravity. In a car wash, the most important equipment may not be the tunnel. It may be the parcel underneath it. A strong site needs cars already passing by all day, not customers who have to make a special trip. Operators look for high traffic counts, clear visibility from the road, and entrances that are easy to turn into and out of. A driver may be willing to spend $10 on a wash, but not if reaching the driveway requires crossing 3 lanes or making a difficult left turn. Surrounding neighborhood matters just as much. Retail centers, grocery stores, gyms, and commuter routes create routine trips where a wash can be added without much planning. Vehicle-dependent suburbs are especially attractive because households often own multiple cars and drive them frequently. Higher income areas can support premium packages and memberships, but the land in those areas is usually more expensive. This is where the business starts to look like real estate arbitrage. A car wash can generate cash flow on a parcel while the land itself appreciates. If the corridor develops, the operator may eventually control a site that becomes valuable for another use, from restaurants to apartments to retail redevelopment. Zoning and permitting make that control more powerful. Many cities restrict car washes because of traffic, water use, noise, and drainage concerns. Once a wash is approved and built, those same hurdles can make it harder for a competitor to open nearby. The trade-off is brutal. The best land can be too expensive, while cheap land may not deliver enough cars. And even on the perfect lot, the costs hiding inside the business can surprise almost everyone. The first surprise is that a busy car wash can lose money while cars are still lining up at the entrance. Every wash pulls cash out of each ticket before the owner sees profit. Water has to be bought, then paid for again through sewer charges. Electricity runs pumps, vacuums, lights, pay stations, and dryers. Natural gas heats water in colder markets. Chemicals are used on every vehicle, from pre-soak to tire shine. Card fees take a cut of every transaction. Towels, uniforms, trash removal, and sludge disposal keep adding small costs that never stop. And then come the bills that arrive even on rainy days. Rent or mortgage payments are fixed. Equipment leases still have to be paid when the tunnel is slow. Insurance, property taxes, security cameras, point-of-sale software, signage, landscaping, and routine repairs all sit on the income statement. Staffing is often semi-fixed because a wash needs attendants, managers, and maintenance help even before the day gets busy. The equipment itself can turn one bad morning into a lost week. A broken conveyor belt stops the whole tunnel. Weak dryers create complaints. A malfunctioning brush or guide rail can trigger a customer vehicle damage claim, and even a small claim can consume staff time, insurance attention, and online reputation. Peak hours bring another problem. If the line backs into the street, customers leave. If the crew rushes, quality drops. If members feel the wash is inconsistent, they cancel. And membership churn damages the recurring revenue that made the model attractive. Outside the property, the operator controls even less. Rain reduces demand. Drought restrictions can limit operations. A new competitor can start a price war. Rising interest rates make refinancing harder and expansion more expensive. That is the real test. A car wash is not passive income with soap. It is a utility-heavy, equipment-heavy, weather-exposed operating business, and the payoff belongs to owners who can manage those details every day. Owning a car wash is really owning 3 businesses at once: an operating system, a subscription machine, and a piece of location-controlled real estate. The soap is the product, but the model is throughput, churn, maintenance, and debt discipline. Thanks for watching. Comment with the business you want analyzed next. A car wash can be a money machine, but only if the economics are cleaner than the cars leaving the tunnel.